Hi guys, in this video I want to talk with you about my fitness equipment, about the frequently used equipment, because many of you comment under the videos, what is this, what is that, why are you using it. So I decided to make a whole overview of all the equipment that I frequently use. So yeah, just start right away with my number one equipment, which I actually use in every training, at least in every upper body session, and that is chalk. This one is the liquid chalk by Via Fortis, which is also my product sponsor, so shout out to Via Fortis. Of course you don't need to use Via Fortis, you can also use any other brand. And why I use the liquid one, not the loose one, because it is allowed in most of the gyms, because it doesn't make a huge mess. It's better, you can better transport it, because you don't need like a Tupperware box or something like this. You just have the tube or whatever it is, and then you can put it in the gym bag and it's ready. And of course I think the grip is much better. So yeah, that's why I'm using the liquid chalk by Via Fortis, and promise me, if you once trained with chalk, then you don't want to miss it anymore. Everyone who once trained with chalk can relate. If you once felt the grip and how you can control your moves better with good grip, then you won't go back. The second piece of equipment that I most frequently use is, of course, the weighted belt. I use a combination of two belts. And this one is the belt from Capital Sports, and I also have a belt from CP Sports, but I use the belt from Capital because it has some advantages. You can see that the chain, where the chain is adapted to the belt, there is like some fabric left, so your shirt got protected. If it would look like this, which is the one from CP Sports, then once you pull the chain through, your shirt will go through as well, and you will have all of these holes in the shirt that everybody who trains weighted knows. So that's why I'm using this one. What is the disadvantages of the Capital Sports belt? The chain they deliver with it is like for only suitable for beginners. They also write only for 40 kilos in the product description, and it is really short. So if you like want to dip or pull more than 45-50 kilos, you will have a problem, because the chain won't go through because it's too short. And the CP Sports belt has a really long and really stable chain. With this combination I dipped over 100 kilos, so really stable and approved, of course. So yeah, the weight belt, really important. Number 3 is gym rings. These are also the ones from Via Fortis. Thanks guys. Yeah, why gym rings? Just because this is like the best tool if you have no tools available. You can imitate nearly every gym machine with it. You have like a whole bunch variety of training methods you can do on the gyms, and they will get you strong as fuck. I love to work out on wooden rings, which is the ones from Via Fortis are Olympic standard, which I like. I like the thickness. There are also bigger ones. I don't like the bigger ones. I like the Olympic standard. And if you're going to buy rings, really go for wooden rings. Plastic is not good, not good grip. And on wooden rings you also have good grip if you have no chalk available. So number 3, of course, the gymnastic rings. I at the moment mainly use them for accessory work, but in the summer outside I actually do my whole workout on the rings, so really important tool for me. So number 4 would be a light rubber band. In my case I don't use it for lever training or for assistance. I mainly use it for warm-up. Gives me great opportunities to get some blood flow in my muscles, to really warm up my rotator cuff with external rotation stuff. So actually this is 90% of my warm-up, so I won't miss this one. This one is again from Via Fortis, but of course also other companies offer this too. So number 5. Oh, this is the one you asked me about the most often. These are some knee sleeves. Actually, I bought them in a sportswear store, regular store, and these are from ProTouch. And so actually these are sleeves to keep your knees warm while running. As you might notice, I use them differently, and I use them for my elbows. If I train on the rings, the ring straps, if you do like ring dips or you do shortened lever exercises on the rings, you will have bruises all over your arm, and this just is skin protection for me. It also doesn't really help you getting stronger or stuff. It's just like really protection for the skin, and for that I really love it. And yeah, I will show you some clips on how I use this. So number 5, the sleeves. So, next one on the list are wrist wraps. Wrist wraps are mostly used for heavy stuff on the wrist, so like planche training, handstand training, impossible dip training. So every exercise where I put stress on my wrist with a maybe not so neutral angle. And these one are from Gym Gears. Thanks to Raymond, got this. Thanks to Raymond and Maria. They got me this to my 25th birthday. And so yeah, I don't wear them too tight, so there's still blood flowing in my hand, and just to support my wrist during heavier stuff. Actually pretty easy. So next one on the list is a lifting belt. I don't use it that often, but lately I really learned to love it. And yeah, so actually the most of you didn't or might not know how to use it or why you should use it. And it's actually pretty easy. You just put it around your waistline, adjust it real tight, and then let me adjust the camera a little. So you got the belt around your waist, and you use the belt for exercise like deadlifts and squats. And what you then do is breathe in your stomach to really create a lot of pressure in the front of the belt, so the belt can support your lower back. And so then if you're going for a squat, this pressure will help you to stay upright and prevents your back from rounding, which is not good for your spine. Same for the deadlift. If you're lifting a heavy deadlift, you want to close the gap between your hips and the bar, and your body will do that by rounding, so the hips come forward if you round. So to keep it away and keep your spine neutral, apply pressure by breathing in your stomach and then get back up. And this is really helpful to get a good technique, to keep your spine healthy, and yeah, just to assist your lifts. And yeah, this one is from RDX. It's made from leather, really comfortable, and I can recommend this one. If you don't lift heavy, or if you don't lift at all, of course you don't need a lifting belt. This is no must, but I like it and I think it's really useful for me. So now the last piece on the lift is my lifting shoes. And why do I use lifting shoes? Pretty easy. They have an elevated heel. This one has 22mm heel, and this just helps you standing upright if you go low on a squat. You can try it going in a deep squat, and for most of the people your heels will automatically come up because you have a lack of mobility or bad biomechanics for squats. And lifting shoes can fix that and just give you a better posture during a squat, and help you to squat lower with a neutral spine. This one is the R-Lifting FTWR from Reebok. Looks like this. I think it's pretty stylish. Also, it has 2 straps on it, so you can really press your foot into the shoe, which gives you a really good stable stance. And yeah, I like that one. At the moment I don't use it, which I will mention in the upcoming leg day vlog, why I don't use it at the moment, but sure, soon I will do it again. Yeah, and that is basically my whole equipment that I use in the gym. If you have questions regarding equipment, or if you want a whole tutorial on how to use one of these pieces, then write it in the comments. I hope it helped you. Products I will link you in the description if I can find it online. And then yeah, wish you a nice day. Hope the video helped it. If you didn't subscribe, then do so.